The Detroit Lions have had a lot of speedy guys over their time as a franchise. The most notable recent one is Calvin Johnson, who ran an official 4.35 second 40-yard dash. But there's another guy that the Detroit Lions currently have on their team who unofficially ran a 4.26 40-yard dash. Now, you may not know who I'm talking about, but if you don't, that's okay, because I'm about to tell you who I'm talking about right after this. I'm about to tell you guys about a player that ran a 4.26 40-yard dash unofficial. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably do know who I'm talking about. Even though I said you didn't, you probably do. His name is Ty Johnson. And the Detroit Lions running back Ty Johnson has insane speed. But that's not all he can do. No, he can do a lot more. He can catch the ball and he can run people over. But what is the point of this video? Why am I recording this video? Well, I'd like to tell you guys about a player that needs more playing time, and he should get it. Is this the Detroit Lions number 2 running back of the future? Maybe even next week over C.J. Anderson? That's the question we're going to be answering in this video, or at least talking about in this video. Ty Johnson is a very, very fast running back, like I said. He is also 5'10", and he weighs 210 pounds. When you look at the other Lions running back, C.J. Anderson, who is 5'8", weighing 225 pounds, you can see Ty Johnson is still a pretty big running back. Ty Johnson, you would think of him on a surface with that kind of 40-yard dash as a guy that's just fast. Maybe he's a Darren Sproles type of player. Not really going to run over anybody, but he's fast. But that's not the case with Ty Johnson. Last week he showed us all of the power that he had running over defenders on a nice 17-yard run. But not only can he do that, oh no, he can also catch the ball. We saw it throughout the preseason catching passes out of the backfield. Ty Johnson is a very, very good running back that can do multiple things for the Detroit Lions, and he needs more playing time. Why do I say he needs more playing time? Well, week 1 versus Arizona, he only had 1 carry for 6 yards, which I'm not going to even do it. But if you guys want to hear some math, that's 6 yards per carry. Okay. Well, anyways, no, but in week 2, they decided to give him an even bigger role. Maybe that's because he had a nice week of practice. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because they finally saw something. I don't know. I think I've always expected him to do this. But in week 2 versus the Chargers, he had 5 carries on 30 yards, okay? If you guys didn't know, again, mathematically, that's 6 yards per carry. So as you guys can see, he put up some nice numbers. Now, again, one of those runs for 17 yards, but still, I mean, you look at Odell, he had 140, 60 yards, whatever it was last night. 90 of those yards were 1 pass. So that doesn't take away from anything. Big play is a big play, okay? It's still the same amount of yards. Meanwhile, Kerryon Johnson only had 3.4 yards per carry, which isn't all his fault. He did a lot of great things. I'm not hating on Kerryon, but what I'm trying to say is that this man, Ty Johnson, needs more playing time. Now, the Detroit Lions actually put him back there to return a kickoff later in that game, and I believe it was after Jamal Agnew was struggling. They had to put someone back there. They put Ty Johnson. Now, he didn't actually return that kickoff. That may have been our only kickoff we got because, as we know, it's a very low-scoring game. But we did see him out there, so his role seems to be expanding, but he needs an even bigger role, and I think this guy could be our number 2 running back to really complement what Kerryon Johnson can do. And I think week by week we're going to see an improvement and more playing time, okay? Ty Johnson, like I said, is a very strong running back, but he's also super talented. He said he was trying to be a little bit like CJ, just a little bit, okay, when he decided to run over that defender, okay? That's what he really showed. Now, looking at his preseason numbers, he had 11 carries for 42 yards, which is a 3.8 yard average, which again is not bad. I mean, you do that 3 times, it's the first down, so we'll take it. He also had 2 receptions for 20 yards. But in college, we saw some crazy numbers. Let's just look at 2016, when this was definitely his best season. He averaged, get this, 9.1 yards per carry. That is not made up. 9.1. Which means this guy was known for breaking off big plays. And he even talked about it when he was asked after the game. He says the NFL is about speed, and he has that. He's like a muscle car going down a highway. He's going to try to open it up as soon as he can. And that's what we saw from him versus the Chargers in glimpses. But in college, we saw it a lot. He had 1,004 rushing yards on 110 carries, also 6 rushing touchdowns. This guy is very talented. He was a steal in the 6th round out of Maryland, and a very good running back. Ty Johnson needs more playing time. I would love to see more out of him. Maybe like 10 carries next week. He's a very reliable runner, very underrated with his strength, but he also has that speed that, as we know, at any moment, you give him a seam and he could be gone. So this is a guy that I'm excited to see. I can see a bigger role from him, and he may be our future kick returner. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and comments below. Also, make sure you guys click the link in the description. If you want to get some Lions tickets, help me out a little bit, go to scorebig.com. The link is in the description. Don't just look it up, go in the description. It'll be a lot easier, and you can get your guys some Lions tickets if you want to go. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Thank you, Prop, for watching, and I'm out.